Oh no, no. Daddy doesn't even get to touch Mommy for a very, very, very long time. Hey, it's Jackie and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm recreating Margot Robbie's look in The Wolf of Wall Street, and this is more of a transformation because I got a wig on. I feel like a Barbie right now. I do a lot of contouring, but of course you do not have to try to change the shape of your face to recreate this look. You can use the eye makeup, the lip combo as a great everyday glam makeup look, and I love some of these products that I'm showing you guys that I haven't shown on my channel. So what I'm wearing on my lips is Posie Balm by Benefit. Love it, and I hope you guys enjoy. Thumbs up if you do, and subscribe if you're new to my channel if you love beauty videos, and let's just get started. So here I am back with my natural hair color, and first step is on bare skin. I'm taking a highlighting base. This product is a compact highlighter from Lancome, their new Olympia's Wonderland collection, and you can apply it on your cheekbones after foundation. I'm just using a bit all over for a really pretty sheen, but another option is Becca Backlight Priming Filter for a glowy base. That's one I normally use, but I wanted to show you this cool product because I do love it on bare skin, and it has little sparkles and the cutest packaging. Next up, I'm taking a YSL Balm to smooth over the broken pores. I do have a couple of those through the center of my face, so this is just giving a smoother texture. Time for foundation. This is Benefit Hello Flawless Oxygen Wow in the shade Honey. This is obviously too dark for my skin and warmer for my skin tone, but I'm bringing in that golden tone so that the wig looks a lot more natural on. So here's just what it will look like to give you an idea, but with pinky undertones, the skin and the wig just didn't quite look right together. And I do love this foundation. It lasted through the whole day without creasing, lasted through the heat, along with, of course, the rest of the makeup I'm applying. Once I've brought this liquid foundation down my neck, I'm brightening up the skin with my L'Oreal Lumi highlighting pen, first on my chin and then a tiny bit on my jawline. I'm really brightening up underneath my eyes and right in that inner corner of the eye there because that's where I'm darkest as well. And typically I don't do a highlight all the way through the center of my face and up the cheekbones because it's just a lot of product. And I do have a bit of darkness still under my eyes, so I'm using a tiny amount of Benefit Brightening Concealer only in the areas I need it, and then blending outwards with patting motions. Here I'm trying out the new Urban Decay Naked Skin Shapeshifter, and I thought this was perfect for today's look because we will be doing some cream contouring. As you can see in this palette, there's a mirror that divides the powder and cream products, and I'm taking the darkest cream contour and I'm starting to shape out my cheekbones. Now my face is a lot more round, so to give in a sunken cheekbone look, I'm taking the darkest shade and the golden shade and mixing them together and then creating a soft contour through the center of the cheek. Once this is blended, it's time for the nose contour, which really transforms the look on my face, so I like to take that dark cream shade on an eyeshadow applicator and sharpen up the cartilage at the bottom of my nose, and then I'm slimming down the nose bridge, creating a diamond-like shape with the dark shadows and connecting to a rounded tip. Once this is applied, it's really just going back and forth with a clean end and then your finger as well to blend in the shades, and I also do a little line through the center of the nose. Again, this looks random, but in the end I am mimicking her bone structure. I was getting really hot in my room and worried that my makeup would start to slip up because it's really hot in here, so I'm just powdering with my Revlon PhotoReady powder, and I'm going to continue with my contours by warming up the skin with my Hourglass Ambient bronzer, and I love this stuff. It has the perfect amount of sheen to it. Again, touching up the nose contour with the same bronzer, and the highlight is really going to bring this together. One of my favorite liquid highlighters that looks gorgeous on the skin is the YSL Glow Shot. I've used this in a bunch of tutorials now, and I'm using the golden one through the cheekbones and even through the center of my face. Also on the chin, and then for the nose, I am going with a stronger highlight. I'm using the Balm Mary Lou Manizer. This is a new favorite of mine, and I'm following the inside of the outline of the contour we've done, and then adding a touch more of this highlight to the cheekbone. So this is quite a bit more makeup than Margot would wear on the skin, but because we do have different bone structure, I'm overcompensating with the highlight to bring those features forward because she has much more of a defined face. Now for blush, I picked out a couple different ones from Benefit, and I'm starting with SugarBomb through the contour and the bronzer, and then I'm brightening up the cheek area with the Dandelion brightening powder. You want the shade pretty strong and higher up onto the cheekbones. And more Benefit products, I'm using the Goof Proof Brow Pencil, which I use in pretty much every tutorial, but instead of shade 3, I'm using shade 1 for blonde hair, and I actually really like how this looked, so this might be my everyday brow from now on. And then for her shape, hers are quite full, the tail is a little bit less long than mine, but I love my brows, so I'm not going to change them much, and then I am lightening them up with the 3D brow tones from Benefit. This gives gold reflex through the hairs and also makes them a lot more lifelike, so again, I really like this product too. My brows were still looking dark, so I added the Candlelight Glow Powder from Too Faced through the front of the brows to soften them up. On the lids, I've used the Urban Decay Primer Potion, and I haven't been using primer for a long time, but I wanted to beat the heat, so I've prepped them, and I'm also prepping my lips with a plumping gloss. This one is by Soap & Glory, and this will just help plump and moisturize the lips before we get to them. The first shade I'm using is Poodle from the Natural Love Too Faced palette. Sorry if you like when I use a bit more of a variety of palettes, but this one does have the perfect shades for this look, so I had to use it again. It is one of my all-time favorite palettes. And next I'm using this pinky shade through the center of the crease, fading upwards. We are bringing in a taupe now through the outer V and onto the lid, and then slightly into a wing. With this shadow mix, I also added a tiny amount to the inner corner of the eye to help give some dimension. I saw a touch of deep blue, so I went in with this Urban Decay pencil liner, and I applied it to the back of my hand and then went in with a little brush, and I'm starting to smoke out that lash line. These shadows look gorgeous on their own, especially with the gloss I have on. Super pretty, but I am going to continue to deepen it up with my favorite liner. This one is the Body Shop Casual Liner in black onto my lower lash line and also in the inner corner there. I'm going to apply liner up on top again, so I'm painting this casual liner on the back of my hand like I did with the Urban Decay liner, and then with a small brush lining the lash line for a soft smoky look. I've highlighted my brow bone with Heaven, which is a pretty matte neutral shade, and then I'm also blending downwards to make sure the original shadows blend and make sure nothing's too harsh. Curl your lashes and apply a touch of mascara. I'm using Lash Paradise by L'Oreal, and I love this one. I'm just going for some volume here, not a ton of length, because we don't want to have the focus on the lashes. We're going more with the smokiness in the shadows. Bringing in more of a richer purple to the bottom lash line right near the inner tear duct, and this is really going to make the eye color pop. For lips, I have a couple options here. If you're someone who always likes to line your lips, then I'd go in with L'Oreal Lip Liner in 110 Matte It, and these are so creamy, I really like this line. Or if you want to do an all-in-one product, I'd recommend the They're Real Double the Lip in Lusty Rose by Benefit. Then you're just good to go if you use this one product, it's very similar, but I wanted a sharper lip line. And one of my favorite new everyday products is the Posie Balm by Benefit. This just has a really pretty pink shade that is similar to Margot's, and this is perfect if you like a really hassle-free option. Back in with the lip liner, I'm just accentuating the bottom lip a bit more because Margot's bottom lip is super pouty, and that's the look. So now let's just go blonde. I will have a link below for this wig shop. I get them off Etsy.com, and I'm just going to apply a bit of heat to it. I'm not a wig expert, so I don't even know if you're supposed to do this, but I'm just braiding my hair into a tight side braid and then pinning it like a milkmaid braid, applying the cap, and then just putting on my wig. I did go in and actually add some lowlights through the top to make it look like Margot's hair in the movie, and I did trim my bangs shorter. So I was experimenting a bit, and to top off the look, I have this dress from Misguided. It's a bit brighter of a pink than hers, and hers was also a sweater material, but I found one that was off the shoulder and tight fitted, so I thought it was a close fit. And then I added some bold diamond earrings, well, faux diamond, they're from Claire's, and I hope you guys like this complete look. you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and subscribe for more beauty videos. If you love Margot Robbie, I did do a Harley Quinn look. I didn't have blonde hair in it, I just used my brown hair, and it's more inspired, but I really like how that one turned out as well. So check that one out if you want to see it, and thanks for all the love on my Riverdale hairstyles video. I had a lot of fun making that, and I'm glad you guys liked it. So if you have any other requests for me, let me know in the comments, and be sure you're following me on Instagram for updates. I'm always posting on my story and doing live streams, and I'll see you in my next video. I am sorry, Mini Harley.